First things first, I want to do some cartography. I'm just going to map out the area around the compound. Everything you see here will be Chez Republic land, aside from the compound. So that right there is what I'm going to call Eastern District. And that little part down there, and that whole landmass, will be Capital District. Now that footage I deleted last episode, my brother built the iron farm on this island here. Alright, that's enough for cartography. I just wanted to see what my land looked like, but here's a cool time lapse. It's been 3 days, but none of the footage I had was usable because the audio was messed up. But it was just looking for a place to put Chez City, which would be my next base. But I haven't found a spot yet. I got Maine on here and showed him around the world. So it's been a little bit since he's been on, so I'm trying to catch him up. I'm gonna set up camp, kind of maybe under the tree, yeah. I settled right there. You see the map in the corner. And I'm going to start by putting this monument here. It's going to be called the Cornerstone. In the Cornerstone, I put a locked map. And then I'm going to put a flag and a sign with a date on it. One day, I will open this chest up and see what the world used to look like before I plowed in all this nature and put cities over it. Got the sign, now I just need a flag. I got the flag and also a good shovel now. My shovel's better than yours. Now the cornerstone is done, and I kind of like how it looks. So yeah, I'm going to flatten out this area here. I need to go caving for coal, get some torches. I might have to cut down a big tree for charcoal this time. The audio got kind of messed up back there. I don't know what happened. Just kind of thought that was cool. So over here in this beach area, I'm going to put those big flat walls like you see in the compound, but out of stone brick this time. We have like a little beach area. This is something I do in a lot of my bases. I always just like how they turn out. Besides looking pretty good, it's got some practical uses. It allows for more building space down at the beach, and defense from drowns that can't come up these big walls. Also, I know it's been a couple days. I had an AFK for a bit. There's a lot of AFK footage that's just been cut out. I just spent a bunch of time building this little thing here, start a road, and then realized that it's in the wrong spot. Wasn't a total waste of time, I guess. I now have a staircase down there. The beach will come back to. Nothing in this video is actually final. This is everything I'm doing here will be the first broad strokes of the city. But I cut down 2 big trees and used their wood for these torches. Also found a nice pit down there. I'll work on that later. Now I want to get this top area done where the majority of the city will be. I want it all the way down to Y69. Definitely doing that because that's just where I put the monolith. And not because I have the maturity of a drunk goldfish. Yeah, this whole recording is completely silent. The whole video has some audio issues. That's why I don't get the cheap iPad, I guess. So, using all that dirt I just got from flattening, I'm going to fill in this whole low spot here to further level this area. When not really fill in, it's much easier to just cover your problems up. Just ask the government. I'm going to plan the roads out. I'm going to dig these deep trenches in the ground here, because each road will have a tunnel underneath it. I'll be connected up to the villager breeder, which will probably be on the opposite shore. Doing this now will just make it easier in the future, because all I have to do is cover up what I've got. Remember, if there's something you don't like, just cover it up. People won't know what you don't tell them. I'm going to be such a good supreme leader. President. And would you look at that? I'm back to cover my problems up. AFK time, had to go. That was 3 hours. And that's not a lot of iron for 3 hours. This farm is messed up. Also almost died because some idiot can't use his headlights apparently. I hate when I have to be AFK for a couple hours and come back and find things are completely messed up now. If you watched the last episode, you know what I mean. So my brother moved the enchantment setup and put this in this place. And it's kind of cool. Okay, that's been a while. Let's see my yield. Not bad. Yep, AFK'd again. And, I didn't notice this earlier, but what happened to the villagers? What is this? Now, next thing I'm going to do after terraforming is work on the house, and I need stone for that. So you know how the past like 3 videos now have had these really stupid montages? It'd be kind of funny if I like, did another one. Maybe one day I won't have dumb montages in my videos. But yeah, I use that stone to build this. I really should start planning my builds before I start working on them. I started with this, and I don't like it. I'm planning on a formal stone kind of look, so I got the color palette down, but the design still needs work. I tried more flare for the windows, and immediately regretted that decision. That's not much better. However, it doesn't matter too much since there'll be more buildings in front of it, so you won't get too much of a view of the house. So I'm gonna have the entrance right here instead of on Main Street, and I want to use that space for another window. On the other side of the house from the door, I put a little Easter egg, kind of. Through the creepy alleyway right there, there will be a little garden. Back to the Main Street side, I put that window there, but I decided it needed design. Now that's a bit better. I think what I got now is a good start on the house. And last thing before I end this video, I'm going to rip up this grass and put a sidewalk down. That's all for today. It's a good start on the house. You know, I got the land, I got everything I need. Next episode, I'm going to get more resources for more building. If you want to see that and more bad videos, you're weird. Hit the subscribe button and like this video.